The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Jesse Holley, Kurt Daniels, and Nate Newton.
It is Friday. We've almost made it. We're almost to the weekend. I can't wait.
Yeah, bruh. Woo. Oh, don't even start me, man.
We are looking at a shot of the Tostitos Plaza out there in front of Ford Center. Not much action going on. It's a little chillier today. 60. Supposed to get colder this weekend as well.
Yes.
But inside this toasty studio, I'm Kurt Daniels sitting in the big boy chair for our man Jesse Holley, who we are trying to work out the technical difficulties to get him online. But the man we have here, the man we need here, is the great Nate Newton, sir. How are you today?
Man, I am hyped and ready to go.
Yeah?
Let's just do the predictions, man, and get out of here. That's
call it a day, huh?
It's over, bro. It's over. We walking up in there, and you know what? I'm gonna be cutting people off today. If you say the wrong thing that don't direct a win, I'm cutting you off. We gonna have callers?
Yes. Give us a call today. 888-855-2297. We're gonna hit those pretty quick today.
And you know what? I ain't caring nothing about no dentals. I ain't caring nothing about no mentals.
Okay.
If you ain't locked and loaded and ready to jump all over these 49ers, these gold diggers looking for something special, that's what they are, gold diggers looking for something. We know who we are. We them boys.
Wow, this sounds like
we them boys,
1992
man.
Nate.
Yeah, we going at them, dog. Oh, my God, man. I need to put on about 30 more pounds, man. Put my uniform on and waddle out on that field, baby.
Man, so you're feeling good about this then,
man, we gonna dominate.
Yeah.
All we need is for our offensive line and defensive lines to play well.
Yeah.
Our skill position guys are ready. They are healthy and they are ready. Everybody that we spoke on all during the year, CeeDee Lamb, more than ready. Gallup, more than ready.
For sure, yeah.
T.Y. Hilton, more than ready.
Okay.
Dalton Schultz showed you last week, more than ready.
Yep.
I just talked to the tight end coach. I asked him about Ferguson, more than ready.
Okay.
So, you know Dak going to have another perfect game.
Ooh,
he will. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
See, this, like I said, it don't scare me now that he may throw an interception because he's doing it within the confines of how he plays the game when he's playing like rookie Dak. Yeah. So that ain't going to scare me.
He said after the game last week that he was going back to his old game, which we saw, you know.
Yes.
So let's hope he keeps that up. We don't need any
hope. Yes, sir. And my hope is in God. And hope is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to believe that he's going to do what he need to do.
God, a Cowboys fan?
I'm going to tell you something. Yes, he is.
All right.
Yes, he created the Cowboys. One and all, baby. Yes, sir. Cowboy Nation, man.
I like it.
Let me tell you something now. Let me tell you something. I heard Nick, not Bosa, but I heard Nick Eatman say, hey, man, let's line up Parsons on top of Trent Williams, and let's the first series, and let's see what happens. No. Don't do that.
No.
Everybody already know if you want to kind of slow down our guy, run straight at him.
Yeah.
No. Let's put Armstrong over there and let him jam him up a couple of times.
Yeah.
And let this thing be like 3rd and 8. And then put our horse over there.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Free him up a little first.
Yes, sir.
What'd you think of Parsons? He yesterday he was saying he wants Williams to be at his best because he's going to bring his best. You know, he's the young Parsons
boy,
known for talking a little bit. And he's
but
talking.
The young boy ain't got no fear.
No.
I'm telling you, all he got to do is put a little technique with it. I'm gonna give him the same advice that I gave DeMarcus Lawrence. Do not. I repeat, about how Jesse do free. I repeat, free.
Hmm.
Do not let this man put his hands on you. I repeat, do not let him grab you and put his hands on you because he gonna try to chunk you out of the stadium.
I know. Parsons, he likes to poke the bear a little bit sometimes. And Williams is a big bear, so I'm a little. Sometimes I wish. I mean, I love Parsons. He's obviously fun to watch.
Young man.
It's kind of. As us media types, we're like, man, we wish they'd say something interesting. It's always, cliche and all that.
But you don't want to be coming out of your
right
house.
Now Parsons is giving us interesting stuff. We're like, hold on, big guy. Maybe we don't need all that. So
wow,
it's fun. But
give us that number again, Kurt.
888-855-2297. You just want to go to calls?
Until we get Jesse, because I don't need to know your dentals and your bentals. What I need to know is quickly how these Cowboys gonna devastate. We're gonna be a Category 5 hurricane going up in the Levi Stadium. We're gonna have on our tight fit jeans and we're gonna be upset because everything gonna get squeezed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris, you got anybody on the line?
Yeah, I got Mohammed in Kuwait.
All right.
What's up, Mohammed?
Hey, can you guys feel me all the way from Kuwait?
Oh, yeah.
I am hyped.
We can feel you.
I am hyped.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
so hyped. It's unbelievable. And I think it added up, all these games that we won, it added up, and the resolve that they have, that they built this culture, the next man up. And I hope that they leave Maher alone because I'm a kicker for a soccer team, and I know that we can have a day off.
Right.
And they should consider him as a unit on his own, so they pick up the slack when he's down.
Right.
And I think we're gonna go and beat out of the 49ers like we did back in the 90s when Nate was playing.
That's right.
Yes.
I am so hyped. I think we're gonna score at least 40 points in this game.
Ooh, wow.
Yes,
all
sir.
Right.
Thank you, Kuwait. Kuwait. Thank Muhammad.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Muhammad. I'm sorry.
40 points. That's a lot to put up on that.
You know what? I don't care if it's by 1. I don't care if it's by 100.
Yeah.
I just want to get in Purdy's face.
Yeah,
I just want to get in his face.
We haven't talked about him much. Is he? I mean, we saw rookie Dak kind of play with abandon and didn't know what he didn't know and just went out there. Is that kind of what Purdy's doing these days? He's just out there.
They did a super job of scouting. I heard 105 say something that I really stuck in my head and Brody say what they did, or one of the guys said what they did was they knew who this guy was. And instead of letting him become a free agent where they may have to fight for him, they drafted him with their last pick. They knew that this kid, Iowa State or somewhere like that,
Iowa,
that he was that type of guy that ran the type of routes that they threw. And they knew that he was a guy that can impact the team, and he had no arrogance to getting his guys the ball.
Yeah.
And so here we sat with a guy who was scouted perfectly for a system.
Right.
And he is prospering in that system. But as great as Steve Young was, put Charles Haley in our modern day Charles Haley is this young kid. Mm-hmm. Let him hit him a couple of times. We got to get to him early.
Yeah.
Because even the great Steve Young, who I have tremendous respect for, Charles hit him a couple of times early, harassed him a couple of times early. I don't care how good you are, and if we take away the middle of the field early, like we did against the young goat, the older goat, man. Purdy, man, I'm telling you, Professor Clump, we're going to fill up his house, bro. We're going to fill him up, man. Professor Clump is coming, baby.
They've put him in the perfect position because he's like Dak in 2016. He had such talent around him.
Oh, yes.
Purdy doesn't have to Purdy just has to not make mistakes.
And you think it's going to be that simple?
No, I'm not saying that, but
okay.
He doesn't have to win the game for him.
You're right about that.
He's got so much talent.
Right. Oh, don't say that. I want him to have to win the game.
Well, yeah, it'd be nice. Hopefully the Cowboys can put him in that position.
Yeah.
I don't know. Chris, you got anybody else?
Yes, I have Anthony in Miami.
Come on, Anthony. Come on, Anthony.
You know Anthony's pumped.
Yeah.
What's up, my dudes?
What's up, Anthony?
Y'all let me a month. 1 month. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year.
Come on. Let me get, man. Y'all making great great analysis. All the callers are making great analysis. Haters, please don't call it day. Doubters, don't call it day. Anyway, so we're here to talk about the NFC Championship game, whether we play the Giants at home or we play Philly and Philly, right?
Yes,
that's what we're talking about today?
That's what we're talking about. Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes,
well,
sir.
we're going to beat the brakes off, because this week we winning by 4. But
Right.
we're going to beat the brakes off somebody next week.
That's
you
right.
hear me? We're going to beat the brakes. Because let me tell these haters something and these doubters.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys, as currently constructed, can beat any team in the NFL by 4 or 5 points. Any.
Right.
See, they just have to go out and do it.
That's right.
That's all to it. Let's celebrate, man. NFC Championship game, man, next week. Let these other callers get in, man. I'm going to listen, man. Long ride home from work.
Hey,
Love
man,
y'all,
love
man.
you,
Love
man.
y'all, man.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you,
liking
Anthony.
that.
Thank you. I do feel like if they win this game, then they got to be the favorite going into that NFC Championship game. We're getting ahead of ourselves, but I'm just saying.
You know, the thing I wanted to see, because, man, I was a hater on Dak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I was a hater on Dak because the guy that I saw his first 3.5 years, even when we had to go out and get Amari,
Yeah.
that's the guy I know that's always conscious of that football. He valued that football. And like I say, bad things can happen, but the guy that we got now, the guy that's in that playoff mode, this is the guy. And now all I need is for my offensive line and defensive lines to join Dak. And what I mean by that, assignment, alignment, if you see something and you know it for 100%, you go for it.
Yeah.
But if it's not there, you do your assignment and you stay in your alignment.
Yeah. It worries me, I guess, maybe some that, like we just talked about, Purdy doesn't have to win the game. He's got
No, he don't.
guys but Dak maybe does have to win the game.
And I think he can.
Yeah.
From this point of view, and like I told people, I say, man, that was a great throw where he hit Schultz. He went out to his left, and he hit Schultz for that touchdown.
Yeah.
And people like, well, he forced that in there. No, he didn't. Watch the whole play. His movement took the underneath guy and the over top guy to the side that he was moving, and my man felt him, and he made eye contact, and boom, Dak hit him. That was not no fly-by-night, I'm hoping you there. This was contact. This is what they tagged Schultz, because this is what they had. I believe that Dak is locked in. He's focused. Zeke know his role. Tony know his role. All I need is for CeeDee Lamb to pick it up just a little bit.
Ah, okay.
If CeeDee Lamb picks it up just a little bit, because the bigger the games, and this is what I tell people, the bigger the game, this is what I know, that they are capable of taking away the run from us or slowing us down to a trickle.
Sure.
Your quarterback has to step up. Now, if you got a sporadic quarterback, like part of that year was,
Yeah.
and not to knock Minnesota guy, but Kirk Cousins is the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You can't win in the playoffs like that. You need the Purdys of the world, who's like, I'm gonna stay within this system.
Yes.
And so
Dak has to carry him, but he has to stay within the system.
because if he stay within himself, Dak can move around enough in the pocket like he did last week, and he can run to set up a fourth down play or to accomplish a third down play. He can do all of these things, and he plays better when he moves around.
Yes.
Under control.
Yes.
Not running for us. That's why I said I need for our offensive line to be sound. I need for our defensive line to be sound.
Yes. Let's. I guess let's go ahead and take our first break here.
Okay.
And then when we come back, we'll just hit the phone some more. So
Yeah, let's beat 'em
keep calling
down.
us. 888-855-2297. We'll be back at it. We'll be right back with Hanging with the Boys.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Blockchain.com is one of the most trusted ways to buy, sell, and trade crypto. Whether you're always on the go or stay closer to home, Blockchain.com is just a few taps away. Put the power of crypto in your pocket, so no matter where you are, you can trade on your terms and build a crypto portfolio to fit your life. For crypto pros, rookies, and anyone in between, Blockchain.com makes it easy to own a piece of the future. Blockchain.com, trusted by millions, Trusted by America's team.
SeatGeek has your back no matter what kind of fan you are. So whether you're a diehard fan or a don't really care fan, a we got 'em next time fan or we'll never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan or a first one through the gates fan, SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with pregame sideline access and photo ops with current players, cheerleaders, and Cowboy legends. You want to stay at a team hotel, attend the best tailgate party in Texas, tour the Star, and talk X's and O's with me, Everson Walls? With Star Sports Tours, you can. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
Hey Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Get the ultimate fan experience for the ultimate Cowboys fan. Join Dallas Cowboys United presented by Globe Life starting at just $20. Join now and get your fan pack, exclusive benefits, and more. Visit dallascowboys.com/united for details and to join today. This segment is also brought to us by blockchain.com. Again, give us a ring, 888-855-2297. Did get a tweet from our guy G in Jersey. Actually got this yesterday or so. But he says, he did the research here. In San Francisco's 13 wins, they've won the turnover battle 27-6. In their 4 losses, they've turned the ball over 11 times to the opponent's 3. Turnovers are going to be a big key, huh?
Bro, they have 20 interceptions.
Mm-hmm. That was tops, wasn't it?
Yeah, that 20 interceptions. So Dak will have to be sharp, but our offensive line will have to be even better.
Just to keep them clean?
Yeah, because, I've seen playoff games where coaches tried to run it 31 times and only come up with about 97 yards. Mm-hmm. And may have had the longest run of maybe 8 or 9 yards. But they had to keep pounding in there, trying to make this. They have such a good defensive front. They have such a great deep. Javon Kinlaw, number 99. Eric Armstead, the right defensive tackle. Nick Bosa, right defensive end. They run a 3-4 scheme, but they always reduce, putting Bosa inside sometime. Fred Warner was number 54. The line was stick. He will stick his head in there.
Yeah.
And Dre Greenlaw, they both can run. And Fred Warner's not a big guy, but they do the job.
Yeah.
They play great as the game go on. You make them get them early, and you make them get them in the first half. They're like a great pitcher. You better get them in the first 2 innings, because if they can get you third, fourth, and because a lot of times as a batter, man, we'll get him in. We'll get him in the 7th or the 8th. We done went through the rotation a couple of times. Well, they look at it like they done ran all their best plays. Mm-hmm. They done tried what they gonna try. Now we finna lock them down, and they physically have that ability to lock us down. So we have to be on top of our game. They got this kid, Charvarius Ward. I'm hoping Charvarius Ward. His name is Charvarius Ward. He got beat. He got beat down in the first half by the great wide receiver for the Seahawks.
Metcalf,
yeah, he got beat down.
Yeah.
Second half. No. No.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It seems like, we've talked about Dak and having to carry this game, but it seems like if they can't establish any kind of running game, just enough, like you said, to keep it a little more balanced, keep them on their heels a little bit. And if they can't stop or at least minimize the 49ers running game, both sides, the running game could be key to all this thing.
And I always say Dak first, and then the second thing you hear me say is offensive line and defensive line. That the further you go in the playoffs, the more key these things become. Last year was 2 years ago was an outlier. Was it last year when Cincinnati won with a raggedy?
Yeah, they didn't have a great line.
Yeah, that was an outlier. That ain't normally how it goes. And as an offensive line guy, coaches will always tell you, fellas, it's going to be some sacks. Yeah. But as long as these sacks don't show up when we're in the red zone or we over there on their 45, as long as these sacks don't show up there and knock us out of field goal range, we can live with the sacks. But what we can't live with is not having a clean pocket. These guys are long enough. I'm talking about Armstead, Kinlaw, Boza. These guys are long enough. Yeah. They're athletic enough. All of these guys are 6'4", 6'5", and got long bodies, long torsos, and they can get up. If they 6'6", they can get you almost a 7'2" guy wingspan. Yeah. So we're going to have to, when we're blocking a guy, this is where the young guy, Smith, can be dominant because he loves to take people and throw them around or grab them and try to maul them. Yeah. Well, when you got a long guy on you like that, once you stop him or slow him down and you can get your hands really on him, he can start dealing with this guy so he can't, so they can't bat down balls or close windows. Quarterbacks have windows. That's why they'll drop a 5-step drop. The shorter the drop, the more aggressive you have to be as a pass blocker. And it's for a 3-step drop. I'm punching at you and going for your knees. I'm punching at you and running through your stomach and make your hands come down. If it's a 5-step drop, I'm sitting a little bit shorter, but I'm trying to engage you, and when I hit you, get you slowed down. If I can do it quickly, I'm going to try to move you. I'm not going to let you stand still and so you can see the quarterback. Yeah. And if it's a 7-step drop, I have to give more. And I have to be ready to dance a little longer, so I can't be as aggressive as I was in them 3- and 5-step drops. So, but even once I get you going a certain place, I got to stop you. I got to stop you because the quarterback is needing room, needing time to set. That is why you pay tackles the money, and I understand because especially the left tackle, because the quarterback can't see back there. Right. Unless you got a left-handed quarterback, then your right tackle becomes that guy. Yeah. But any offensive line coach that's worth his salt need a good center, preferably a great center, and 2 average guards. And I hate to say that because I play guard, but if you give me a great center, 2 average guards, and 2 nice tackles, does that sound like Philadelphia? Does that sound like the 49ers? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. 2 young guys in the middle, good center. That's what hurt Tampa this year. Their all-pro center could not get it together. Yeah. And so I tell people, if we can do this, we got a great chance.
What if you have a average center? And
we do have an average
Hall of Famer guard.
But he's a worker.
Yeah, he is.
I tell people, I was not drafted. Mark Tuinay was not drafted. Kevin Gogan was a 6th-round pick. Mark Stepnoski was a 4th-round pick. Eric Williams was a 4th-round pick. Larry Allen was the 2nd-round pick. That was our highest guy. Yeah. But one thing we had is Tony Wise, and we had Coach Hudson Hawk. Yeah. These guys believed in work. And if you got an offensive line that's really into work, and I was the lackingest guy. And what I mean by that is I wasn't going to always be that guy that watch extra film. I wasn't going to be always that guy. I relied on other people to do my work. The coach be like, okay, Nate, look at this and that, because they knew who I was. But when playoff came, oh, no. Oh, no. When it was time to make the run at the playoffs, when he got around about the 10th or 11th game, I tell a friend, hey, man, I'll be to the club a couple hours late tonight. They're like, what? I
Still
said, man,
be there, just a little late.
just a little bit late, man. Hold them ladies stuff, man, till I get there,
Your line had some meanness to it, though, too, man.
Eric Williams.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Gogan was no.
Let me tell you something.
Even
Eric Williams,
Nate Newton, and
let me
Larry Allen.
Let me tell you a quick story. We got time to tell you. I remember when Eric first came. Y'all have heard me tell this story a million times. His first year, he was so quiet. The only thing that made you laugh about him was he would pull up in his gold Mercedes-Benz, and he'd have on the front tag Premier. And he'd just laugh. Yeah, that's me, Premier. That's what they call me in college. I'm like, okay, Premier. And he wouldn't talk. But then his second year came, and Jimmy just gave him my job at right time. He turned into a different guy. He was still quiet around his teammates. I mean, he was literally – we had to drag it out of him for him to talk. But he would study that film. He would take his notes, and he would look at things. And then I said, Big E, once I got to him, I said, well, what you see this week? He said, by this quarter, he was like Muhammad Ali. He'll call a quarter. By this quarter, I'm gonna have this guy frustrated. I'm gonna be either I'm gonna be beating him down. And he ain't saying as nice as I'm saying. and literally, you watch the game, and whenever that quarter said, man, he would unleash with a headbutt, and you would just hear like two rams hitting up in a mountain, really? Two male rams hitting. Go pow! I said, it's done started. And I'm serious. This is in the game.
Yeah.
And he turned what I thought was a decent offensive line into a great offensive line. And then when Larry Allen came, and he got him and Larry on the same side.
Yeah, that was tough.
You thought God was coming down the mountain, bro, because it was rumbling and thunder all the time. I'm telling you.
I was surprised you said earlier something about a few sacks are okay. That doesn't sound like Jimmy Johnson dog cussing you guys. Do not let him touch that quarterback.
You know what? The reality of the thing, like when we talked about the young Smith, we got to give up sacks. No, we don't start like that. We don't start like that. But when you get to the playoffs, we're talking about another level. Yeah. When we get to the playoffs, a blown assignment, which you hope never happen, or just a guy, he's good. He's an all-pro. He's on his next level with you. A mistake can happen.
Yeah.
But what you can't do is you can't give up.
Yeah.
And you got to be perfect the majority of the time, and you got to keep the pocket clean, and you got to be on your man. The quarterback got to have enough confidence going into this game and even during the game that he can step up. If you look at Purdy on the film against the Seahawks, it took him a minute before he started stepping into the pocket. He would fluster out, run to the left, fluster out, and it wasn't nothing there. He was feeling pressure that wasn't there because the guys were blocked.
Yeah.
Okay, Dak is a veteran. He knows better now. He's been in the fire. So he knows that if he moves a little bit to his right, keep them eyes downfield, keep everything tight. See, like they did from Seattle, he didn't keep it tight. He dropped back and had the ball way down here.
Yeah.
You got to keep it tight. You got to be ready. Like he's there popping his hips and all of that. That's what that's all about.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and take our last break here, and we'll just
hopefully
come back.
Get Jesse back.
Well, yeah, Jesse, we're having technical difficulties still with him. But, we'll come back, and we'll just blow through some calls. So hang with us. We'll be right back on Hangin' with the
Boys!
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
SeatGeek has your back no matter what kind of Cowboys fan you are. So whether you're a diehard fan or a don't really care fan, a we got 'em next time fan or we'll never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan or a first one through the gates fan, SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great Dallas Cowboys seats.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Blockchain.com is one of the most trusted ways to buy, sell, and trade crypto. Whether you're always on the go or stay closer to home, Blockchain.com is just a few taps away. Put the power of crypto in your pocket, so no matter where you are, you can trade on your terms and build a crypto portfolio to fit your life. For crypto pros, rookies, and anyone in between, Blockchain.com makes it easy to own a piece of the future. Blockchain.com, trusted by millions, trusted by America's team.
Hey, Cowboys fans, if you're thinking about attending a game this season, visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today. Stay at the team hotel, have dinner with a Cowboys legend, and experience AT&T Stadium's exclusive VIP Owners Club. Also, tour the Star, get autographs from your favorite players, and talk X's and O's with me, Mickey Spagnola. The official travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys will take care of all your travel needs. Visit cowboystravel.com.
Back to Hangin' with the Boys.
The Dallas Cowboys are heading to Santa Clara to take on the San Francisco 49ers in the divisional round of the 2022 NFL playoffs. Come out to Miller Lite House at AT&T Stadium for a free divisional watch party on Sunday, January 22nd. Cheer on the boys alongside the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders and Rowdy while enjoying $5 Miller Lites. You ain't going to find $5 Miller Lites at that stadium very often. So, lawn games, food trucks, and more.
You throwing a shot at the Joneses, man?
That's any stadium. Gates open at 4 p.m., kickoffs at 5:30. For more information, visit dallascowboys.com/playoffs. Go Cowboys. Jazz, we got anybody on the line?
Well, I was just telling Kurt some of the stories about Big E during a game, and because it's three things, it's 3 or 4 things, and I got to remember this: we have to tackle like we've never tackled before.
Yes.
And everybody that says that, when they say that, I just like, you are so right. Mm-hmm. You are so right. I mean,
are they going to go after Diggs that way?
No, Diggs is going to come up. Diggs done played enough big boy football. Excuse me. Coming from Alabama, he knows.
Yeah.
If they run him over, that's going to affect some other things.
Mm-hmm.
Because they covet his covering skills. They know he can cover.
Right.
But a little bit of that luster goes off when they he ain't going to tackle me?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to get some quick outs.
Yeah.
And we're going to see if he
Debo,
So they got players, man, that's going to test you. Right. And as a man, this ain't got nothing to do with no football playing. See, as big as I am, you ain't going to let me come in your house and run nothing. You got to pick up the lamp stand. You got to pick up a chair. Nate, you ain't coming up in here running nothing. You know what I'm saying? I seen the smallest of men. Yeah. Like, hey, hold on, man. This is my house. We ain't at the job.
Right.
We ain't at the job. You can get away with that at the job, but up in here, I'll break you off. So I know where all the weapons at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Jazz, you said we got somebody on the line?
Yeah, we got Pastor Q.
Pastor, what's up?
Pastor Q, how are you today,
What's going on,
sir?
fellas? How y'all doing?
Talk to us, Pastor.
Good.
Bring it.
Good.
Man, listen, man, I watched that Seattle game, and I saw how Seattle was running on them for like a whole half, man. We're going to win this game, fellas. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this game, man. It might be a little tight, but I don't think it's gonna be that close. To be honest with you.
What you feeling, man? What you feeling?
I think we got, man, bro. We got the confidence. What we did with Tampa and how we stomped them out.
Right.
San Francisco hadn't seen anybody like us, man. Now they're gonna score, but I'm telling you, man, we got the tools to make it happen, and I think we're gonna make Purdy real nervous. He's a kind of short guy. We're gonna get into the throwing lanes, take away the first look. You take away that first option, man, he done.
Pastor, you attacking his height, Pastor. Why you attacking this man's height?
But I'm saying, man, he can't throw over anybody, man.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Okay.
Like he got to get deep enough to be able to make those throws, and he's not throwing deep.
Right.
All he's throwing is crossing routes and comebacks, man.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not like really going deep at him, man. So that plays into our hands, man. So we just got to stop the run. McCaffrey is the one I'm worried about.
You think we suspect to the double move by him not doing it? You think Coach may throw a couple of double moves at us?
I'm sure they're going to try it at least a couple of times.
Right.
You know, but they're going to try it early. They're not going to wait till late because I know that's what people do.
Yeah.
But remember, the double moves still take time.
Okay.
If we can like move Micah around and get him up the gut, and just make him nervous and get him rattled, because remember, he's still a rookie, man. This is a 7-game starting or whatever.
Yes.
You know, or whatever it is, man. We just got to rattle him, man. But even with that being said, I like what we're doing on offense right now.
Okay.
I really like that, man. And that jumbo package will still work. Maybe, I know McGovern's probably going to be on the line, but do something else and probably put somebody else back there. But I still think we can make it happen, man.
Right.
I think we can make it happen, man. So I'm excited.
Great.
I'm excited.
I love it.
Okay.
Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you, Pastor. Appreciate it. Let's see. We got Stan in Orange, Texas. How you doing today, Stan?
Good, great. How you doing, Kurt?
Good. What's on your mind? Tell us. Are you
Mr.
feeling
Nate,
it? You feeling it?
I'm feeling it. I'm so thankful that you had me on the show. Nate Newton is one of my top favorite Cowboys of all time. I've been following him since 1967.
Mine too.
All right.
So, yes, sir, Mr. Nate. And Kurt, your insights are wonderful, and of course, Jesse is the host with the most.
Right.
Definitely.
Love the show. I just wanted to call and say, like I say, I've been following this team for a long, long time. The Cowboys are going to win 30-20 this weekend. They're going to run the ball down the 49ers' throats. They hadn't seen this, and it's not even. It's going to happen. So you just watch with Tony and Zeke. They're going to bring it.
They need to.
They're going to bring it.
They are the ones that need to. Thank you, Stan. Appreciate you calling today.
Hey, thank you guys so much.
Yep. Have a good one.
All right.
Jazz, you said we got somebody else?
Yes, sir. We got Tony from New York.
Tony, what's up from New York?
What's going on?
Tony?
Yes, sir. What's up, Uncle Nate?
You the man.
What's up, fellas? How you doing?
All right.
A early prediction right now, 31-21. Dak is about to wake up, get those tight ends involved in the games. Play action is going to confuse San Fran left and right. Our running game is going to wake up after the second quarter. It's going to be the all game after that.
Wow.
I like it.
Yeah, that's quick
No,
and fast.
come on. You guys got to give that energy back.
Yeah, we got it. We just listening to you speak with authority, my friend.
Yes.
We like that.
Fellas, listen, fellas, this is since I was a kid looking up to you, Uncle Nate, I'm waiting for this time. I feel that this time we got this year.
Right.
Dak is waking up. If he gets back to his old rookie Dak,
yes.
I don't think anybody could play with us, man. They can't handle us.
You're right. I like it.
Wow,
I like it.
That's nice.
Thank you, sir.
We're missing Jess out there, man. Jess, bring some empanadas back from Colombia.
There you go. I wish you would, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely.
You have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend, guys. Let's go, Cowboys.
All right. And I got another one, our man G from Jersey. What's going on, man?
What's going on, fellas? Listen, we are right there. Cowboy Nation, embrace this moment. It has been quite some time, but our moment has gotten here. We're getting ready to do this. We are on our way to the NFC Championship game. Nate, man, this feeling must be, on another level. I can't imagine what you're going to be feeling Sunday night as a former player, somebody that's been there. And I just want Cowboy Nation, listen, just enjoy this moment. We're getting ready to play in the NFC Championship game. But, fellas, before I let you guys go, I want Dan Quinn to take the nastiest defensive lineman that we have, Sam Williams, and alternate him over there with Micah Parsons and let them run nonstop into Trent Williams, because I believe that if we isolate Trent Williams, who is the heart and core of that team, not only that offense, but of that team, if we work on their leader, I think the rest will carry itself.
That's right.
Dallas is going to win this game 31-20. to 24. We on our way. I'm flying to Dallas either way next week, man, because I want to witness that. I want to witness the NFC Championship game in Dallas, and I want to celebrate with my fellow fans in Dallas. Fellas, have a great weekend. And Monday, I cannot wait to hear you guys on Monday. Go Cowboys.
All right. Thank you, Jay.
Go Cowboys, man.
All right. Let's go across the pond here. We got Andrew from England. How you doing, sir?
Andrew?
Yeah, how we doing, guys? You okay?
All right.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. That win Sunday, I only had 2 hours sleep before work, but it set me up nice for the day, let me tell you, boys. Let me tell you.
It's always better that way, huh, when they win it?
Yeah, for sure. And obviously this Sunday I get a few more hours sleep, but I want the same result, so yeah. I just wanted to call and say, there's a saying, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. And Dak Prescott, when he first came into the league, he showed us who he was.
That's right.
We believed him. And that's what he did on Sunday. Again, he showed us on Sunday who he is. And I believe that if we go into the Gene Stadium, like Nate likes to call it, Gene Stadium, and that shows us who he is, we're going to get another road victory in the playoffs, and the Cowboys are going to be one step further to that Super Bowl. And do it in Cowboys fashion. Don't do this partying business that they did in our stadium. Get there, do business, come home with that W, and make us all proud. Let's go, Cowboy Nation.
All right.
Yes.
I like it. Thank you, Andrew.
Yes, man. I just like this positive feed, man, the energy. And I don't know how many fans we'll have up there at the Gene Stadium, Levi. But like I said, we're going to have our tight-fitting jeans and everything going to be tight and irritable so that we'll be upset when the game starts. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
You wanted to be a little chafed.
Yeah,
so.
That's right, man. I want your Gucci to be effective, as Jesse be saying. You know?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I got a tweet here from Mailman Phil. He says, mentals are great, dentals are phenomenal, even though you didn't ask for that.
Yeah.
But he says
he got to get it in.
He's listening to us up in Maryland. He's taking the Cowboys, too, but he's taking your philosophy, Cowboys by 1.
Yeah, you got to just win the game. If we win the game, you know, and because I have great respect for their coach. He's earned my respect because I wasn't feeling him when that Atlanta debacle.
Yeah.
But he's grown tremendously, man. And I want to say that I think Kellum has grown with the help of Coach McCarthy, and I think Dak is like my man said across the pond. You know, he showed us who he was his first 3 years, man. And just now he's like he reverted back to that guy, and I hope he stay that guy for the rest of his career because that guy right there can win a lot of games.
Yeah,
you know, I just really feel that way.
All right, let's get one more call in before we got to go. We got Vincent in Albuquerque. How you doing, Vincent?
Vincent,
did we lose him? Jazz, did we lose him? I think we lost Jazz, too.
Hey, well, so I tell you what, that's wow. So you want to close it on out, brother?
Yeah, we lost him.
Oh, we lost him. All right, so we will. Yeah, I guess let's just. What's the keys to this, Nate? What do they got to do to win this?
It's 4 things they have to do, and each one of them is equally important. But first, I'm gonna start with our quarterback. He just be himself, play within himself. Number 2, our offensive line has to play well, you know, above average. And our defense has to slow down the run to a trickle. You may not stop it all the way, but just get it to a little bit trickle. You know, it's like when it's cold outside and freezing, you know, you leave a little trickle there. That's all you leave. You don't leave it wide open. You don't shed it all the way off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we have to tackle.
Yes.
Defensively, we have to tackle. And if we do that right there, man, I think the 49ers will win. By 1 or -1. A -1. They will win by -1.
I know you ain't taking the car.
Yeah, you know ain't winning them 49ers do nothing.
No,
in Gene Stadium.
No, they've got to be physical. And everything you mentioned there,
right.
It was outside of Dak maybe is being physical. But like we kind of talked about earlier, I think it's got to be the running game on both sides. And I'm not saying the running game is going to carry him at all. It's got to be Dak. Dak's going to win this game. But if he doesn't get any help from the running game, if he doesn't get, 100 yards or whatever combined for the running game, it's going to be tough for them to pull this out. And likewise, if they can't keep the 49ers running game, I mean, I can see the 49ers getting 100 yards. I mean, with McCaffrey and Debo and that, you can't let them get 200 yards, 150 yards.
Yeah, thank you.
It's going to be a long day.
Thank
then.
you.
So here's Jesse. Sorry we couldn't get you in, Jesse, but he has texted Nate here and said his head says Niners, but his heart says Cowboys. He's going to be a Nader homer today. Cowboys win 24-20. And I tell you what, I feel the exact same way.
I can't get him to believe.
I'm worried about this Niners. I tell you what's worried, because last week I thought there was a lot against the Cowboys being on the road, all that jazz with Brady, everything. But I just felt they were the better team. They were clearly the better team. This week, it's the same thing. They're on the road, days rest, all these kind of things.
Against a better team.
With an equal, they're not clearly better than the 49ers.
Right.
Hopefully, they're equal to the 49ers. Hopefully, they're better than the 49ers. But I've got to go with my heart.
Okay.
So, it's that time of year, right? You got to go with your heart.
Yes.
So I'm taking the Cowboys 30-28 on a Brett Maher 50-yard field goal in the last seconds.
Okay. Wow.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I hope so,
Singing
man.
with Journey.
I'm really
baby.
dreaming now, right?
Singing with Journey, baby. Singing with Journey, baby.
All right, man. Well, let's get out of here. Jesse, we missed you today. I assume you'll be back to do your show on Sunday, so we'll see you on Monday. Chris, thanks for getting us started. Jazz, thanks for keeping us going. Hope you have a good weekend and are feeling better. Bro Willie, Bro William, thanks for getting us online. And thanks for all you fans for calling in and for listening.
Great call-ins.
Yeah, it's been a fun afternoon here on Friday. I'm ready for the weekend. Let's go. Nate, thank you very much for putting
Go
up with me.
Cowboys!
I'm Kurt Daniels. We
Them
are
boys!
hanging with the boys. People feel us when you speak.
Them boys!
Brought to us by Wingstop. I got them all in at the end.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good weekend. We will be celebrating Victory Monday on Victory Monday.
On Victory Monday.
On Monday, we'll be dreading victory. Let's get out of here. We are hanging with the boys.
Bye.
We are out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!